Good evening. My name is Samantha Francis. I'm doing my informative speech, and my informative speech is on procrastination. My audience members. And my husband is also an audience member. He is doing the recording. And so we begin. For as long as I can remember, procrastination is something that I have dealt with. It is something that I, as well as others, battle with each day. The word itself is defined as the willful act of delaying something that should be done. Now there are many reasons that we falter in our endeavors to accomplish certain tasks, anywhere ranging from either laziness or disorganization. And so we have to question where exactly did it stem from. And the bottom line is that it pretty much comes from our fallen nature. Now everybody has their own different views as to where it originally stemmed from, but pretty much the way I see it, it's from our fallen nature. I mean, let's face it, we as human beings, we have difficulty with wanting to accomplish anything that we know that's of utter importance. Now this behavior is something that all of us have tried to overcome to some degree in certain cases, and of course have failed. Procrastination, it's pretty much like a disease or something that plagues us in our everyday lives. What remains with this condition is that we as individuals, we need to discover ways in defeating this conduct, and if not brought under control or conquered, the act can grip us and basically tear us down in very, very serious and detrimental ways. Now, there were a couple of reasons, as I said before, and through my research, I discovered some reasons as to why sometimes we procrastinate, and here are a couple of reasons. First, a perception that a task is unpleasant or overwhelming, fear of the unknown, not knowing what to expect, fear of change. There's also perfectionism. We want to do everything so perfect. Instead, you can break it down piece by piece. And then also fear of failure, and also being disorganized. Now, the cons that go with procrastination are very, very serious at times. One is that it pretty much eats away at your life. And then another is that opportunities that you could have taken, they just end up, just end up passing you by. And then there's the putting off, or I'll get around to it syndrome, which can lead to physical, emotional, psychological, mental, and also financial troubles, such as like when you say, well, I'm going to pay that bill later or whatever. If you're not organized with your money management, it also can lead you into debt. And then also there's dental and medical conditions, for example, that can develop, and health problems that could have been avoided if you had treated it before or prior to. And then also career and professional development, through advanced schooling, like colleges, universities, going to a technical school to advance yourself in some degree. And then of course there's the quote-unquote New Year's resolution. We all make that, I promise to, lose weight or stop smoking or whatever, that, once we start it, then all of a sudden we have relapses towards the end. Now, in the midst of all that, there are different ways that you can overcome procrastination. And I'm just going to go through a few. There's prioritizing, setting up, making sure you're getting a list of things that you need to accomplish. Then there's delegating, finding people, friends, family members to help you out. And then also there's setting the bar low, starting off, trial and error type deal. And then also visualizing the end from the beginning, just imagining the success and the fulfillment that you're going to feel and the benefits towards the end. And then you have to also count the cost. Sometimes with procrastination, we need to have a realistic goal as to like either cost, time, expertise, or interests that are required to accomplish what you set to do. And the bottom line is just do it. Just go out and just do it. We put it off for so long that it just eats us up eventually. And to conclude, the steps that I've listed, it's not for everyone. It's not all written in stone. But there are ways to overcome the problem, once you come to grips with it and come face to face with it. There's no magic formula. no special, class with some famous guru saying, how to defeat procrastination. There's no such thing. The bottom line is it's up to you. The initiation and the end results are all up to you. And that's the end of my presentation. Thank you.
Yay.